Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Alan Wake with Frozen Foxy. Now, I've played through this game before, and normally when you play through this game, it will screw things up to the point that you can't get any collectibles anymore. However, there's actually an option that you can do if you've got the Steam copy of this, which is -clean cloud. With the launch options, and that will remove your save game completely so that nothing is collected, which I like. I'm going to go ahead and check the options because Clean Cloud does disable things like subtitles, and I just want to make sure that everything's in order. You know, okay, I think everything's good. I think we are good to go. I don't know why it says continue game currently. It should not. But anyway, we're going to be starting on normal, which I believe is actually considered hard mode. And easy is meant to be normal. But we'll see how well I do. I'm not like super good at this game, but hopefully good enough.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Well, you didn't do it on purpose. I don't know why they would put you in jail.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Okay, welcome
I was in
to
shock from the
Nightmare.
crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Alan loves to talk, so I'll probably accidentally interrupt it. Wow. Okay. Somehow I looked up immediately. You're supposed to look up into this light, and then it tells you, do you want to reverse your controls? We're not going to reverse our controls. I have no idea how that managed to happen. You can actually switch which side of Alan you're on, and I honestly like it from this side, mainly because I'm used to this side from other games like Dead Space, I would imagine. So I'm probably going to try and keep it on this side instead of this side. I tend to veer off in a strange direction if I'm on that side. But walking around is not really walking around. You actually have to hold a button if you want to walk around like it's saying. It's more running. But we came from this direction, and
I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
yeah, that's kind of weird. This game really likes to suck up to Stephen
I
King.
had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
So that's definitely going to be a reoccurring theme within this game, is lots of Stephen King references and lots of I love Stephen King moments. But that's fine. This is actually pretty good. Even though, interestingly enough, by the way, there was a bunch of Alan Wake books there. I guess stuff that this guy has written before, you know, maybe. But yeah, by the way, they basically felt like they were screwing up the story more or less while they were doing this. So there's a lot of places in this game where they're yelling about how your story sucks. And they actually made a story out of feeling like they screwed up the story, and that's kind of funny. I enjoy that. This is actually pretty good for a quote-unquote screwed up story. So we'll be heading towards that lighthouse momentarily. First we're going to go towards Night Springs over here.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Now, I believe you can fall down here and kill yourself. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, totally. But for whatever reason, after you die, sometimes you'll still see wherever you got hit from on the screen. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that was meant to happen that way. Okay, we don't want to look at the lighthouse over and over again, so we won't do that, hopefully. But one of the collectibles in the game is this glowing coffee thermos over here.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Which honestly reminds me a lot of Twin Peaks, and this game does seem to have some similarities with Twin Peaks. If you've never seen it, pretty interesting show. And I highly recommend checking out Twin Peaks at some point. We're going to try and collect as many of these things as we can. I do not promise that I will find all of them, but I will do my best. Also, where in the world are cones orange and white like that? That's got to be maybe Canadian or something, because I've never seen those kind of cones before. Usually they're just completely orange. Hey bird, how you doing? Rain Cove Point Lighthouse. It's a hiking trail. Got a missing guy here. I'm pretty sure the missing guy is Alan Wake. They look pretty much the same. Pretty much. Now this game has a habit of rewarding you for going off the path, but also kicking your ass for going off the path. So it's a pain in the ass to try and go off the path. But we'll continue on. He's back!
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer! You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
And that puts a totally different spin on him getting mad at Alan here. If you think about it from the viewpoint of the writers of this game, felt like they weren't making a very good story. Because they're basically calling themselves out, if you look at it from that point of view. There's a lot of these little dips where you can go behind things and then just get randomly trapped because there's nothing back here, but oftentimes there's little things that are worth coming to see back in these places, like weapons and other sorts of gear. But we can see that in Alan Wake's dream here, he dreams about his book a whole lot and random missing things, apparently, with blurry-eyed vision. You'd think since it was a dream that he would have trouble reading signs, but not so much. We got some guy in a suit to go underwater, a bubble suit. He's Mr. Bubbles. I kind of wonder if you scan that, if you would actually get Alan Wake the game or something else to appear. Maybe someone knows. I do not know. And that looks like it says, "I'm concerned, perhaps?" I can't quite make out the rest of it. It doesn't quite look like the way that concerned should end, but it's something. Something of interest. Damn lights going out. Don't they know we need to see where we're going? Could be dangerous out here.
You missed your deadline!
Sure I did. Hey buddy, how's it going? Whoa. Let's not get hit. That's not nice. Don't do that to me. No, I don't think so, buddy.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Dodging a single person is usually pretty easy, but if there's multiple people around, it can be quite tough to get your dodging down. This bridge looks rickety as all hell. Surprised it didn't fall through.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
I don't know, we haven't died yet. So this is teaching you how to sprint. If you wait around, you can get sucked up into this. Whee! I'll probably try and show off
How does it feel to
the
die
strange,
by the hands
interesting
of your own
deaths if I
creation?
can. I'll probably not manage to show off all of the random deaths, but we'll do our best. If you wait around too long, these cans and so forth will start getting sucked up into the tornado and can often hit and kill you. So while you don't have to move too fast, you do have to move a little bit. Got a hiking trail. It's like a foot truck only is what it said. It's often a good idea not to sprint too quickly, because if you do, you'll run out of your capability to sprint. Don't worry, bud, I'm on the way.
Mr. Wake, it's me. Play steward, remember?
Not really.
Get inside. There's no time to lose.
No? Nothing around here?
It's coming. Inside now.
It's not that close. Okay, it's kind of close.
Get inside.
I'm getting inside.
Oh no. Stop. No. Damn it, die. No. No. No.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
It's like Conspiracy of Faith for that book. And Tom the Poet. Can't get out that door.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
So the whole thing about getting out here is you need to go through this door, but it literally does not let you out until you have taken a certain amount of damage.
Follow the light.
So I guess for some reason the light has managed to destroy this part of the cabin and let us out here. But we're seriously damaged at the moment, and this is mainly to teach us exactly how you can heal up in this game. Hey, light.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
So we can focus on it, and we'll go into it. Enjoy the warm, soothing nature of light. Aw, it's
Well
gone.
done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
No, I have no idea what the hell you're saying.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
The most important thing is drinking coffee and eating
This
donuts.
way. There's no time.
Also, you need to learn how to stack donuts properly. It's a very important thing.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
So we got a nice little flashlight over there. One of our
Pick up the flashlight.
collectible things, while he gets annoyed at us about the flashlight, but one of the collectible things
Only light can drive the darkness away.
is right over here, and it's a can pyramid. So if you shoot these over
You need
throughout the
light to
game,
survive. Take
you'll
the
actually
light.
collect them more or less.